This is an emergency interruption from the Hot Toys Wizard. And you have to wonder, is it possible that I am TK Bomi? And I say, yes. However, I have taken the uniform and armor from CT Suckett, and that's what I'm wearing here right now. Listen to me. Forget about is it possible. Did you see what Favreau and Filoni just did, baby? With freaking Fett was in the darn Sarlacc pit. Was in the Sarlacc pit. They showed how he got out of the pit. Are you kidding me? And you have to wonder, does that mean that there's going to be a Boba Fett just from the Sarlacc pit? And I say, yes. Wow. It's absolutely crazy, baby. The way we start off 2022. For CT Suckett, this is TK Bomi. May the force be with you, baby. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. And welcome to another episode of the Market Value Chart Show. Right here, baby. At 6 Scale Cantina. Are you absolutely kidding me? Boba Fett was in the Sarlacc pit, and that's how Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau start this off. Look, I got to see this when I was looking for Ahsoka all over the place down at Hilton Head Island, baby. That's right, even the Dark Jedi. Well, I had a vacation for like 10 days or whatever it was since Christmas Eve, but are you kidding me? Come on. And did I find Ahsoka? You have to wonder, because who knows what the Dark Jedi was doing down over there, baby. But come on. I've got the spotchka in hand. Listen to me. Favreau and Filoni, what the heck else you want in the first episode? I think people thinking this was like, the second coming. Or they were expecting like Darth Vader himself to just come down, like Close Encounters of the Third Kind, brother. Listen. To start off from Return of the Jedi, he's in the darn Sarlacc pit. And I was just like, I was watching it with my family, and my daughters yelling, oh my God, he's in the Sarlacc pit. Are you kidding me? What other surprises are they going to have? Listen, I'm serving it all up tonight, baby. How you doing? If some of you follow me on Instagram, you got to see some of my exploits while I was away. So plug right now, baby. Plug. Follow the Dark Jedi, Aries Tarrington, and 6 Scale Cantina on Instagram. And then you would know that this show is going to be live tonight, brother. You would know that the show is going to be live tonight, sister. Come on. I hope my microphone sounds good. I got this brand new Blue Yeti that cost me like 2 million Imperial credits. Come on. Listen, in case you don't know who I am, and I had to wear this Boba Fett hat. Are you kidding me, man? This thing rocks, dude. It rocks. It's a rocking time to be a Star Wars fan. Come on. In case you don't know who I am the Dark Jedi, Aries Tarrington, and I'll be serving up all the Star Wars Hot Toys talk, along with all of you and me, because this is Live and Raw, baby. And welcome to Live and Raw. That's the way to start off the new year. Is it possible that the first show on 6-scale Cantina for 2022 is live and raw? And I say, yes, come on. Come on. Let's see everybody who's in here. Sinister SMR is going, where are the likes? Yeah, hit the like button already. We already got 51 in here in this impromptu January 3rd stream. What is it, Monday or is it Tuesday? I think it's Monday. Welcome in here, Sinister. And Deso Broge is in here. What's going on? Snap back, Aries. Snap it back, baby. That's right. This is a snapback. It's a cool one, dude. This is a cool one. Come on. Single songwriter in the house. Click the symbol. It really helps all of us collectors. Come on. Single songwriter. Hope you had a good holiday, baby. And looking for Ahsoka. Found Diana Prince instead. Spotchka for you. Or Mitzplick K. Do you prefer some decaf, baby? It's late at night. Or maybe you're on the other side of the world. Maybe it's in the morning. Want some regular? Come on. I'm serving it all up, baby. I'm serving it all up. Zeno in the house. What smells worse in the inside, a Tauntaun or a Sarlacc? You have to wonder. What does smell worse? I bet you the Tauntaun. I bet you the Tauntaun. I think Harrison Ford, I think Han Solo had some clairvoyance, baby. I think he had some clairvoyance. Come on. I see your super chats. I'm going to get to them, baby. Bo Bandy in the house. Glad to have you back, Aries. Hey, glad to be back. Look, even the Dark Jedi, as I was searching for Ahsoka down in Hilton Head, and obviously I went to all the different planets. I was on Coruscant. I was on planet Tatooine, of course. It's where I am right now. You know what I'm saying? I went to Mustafar. I went all over the darn place, baby. But it's good. It's good. I had like 9 days and everything. I gave you guys a great. How'd you guys all like that Christmas Eve special? Did you get to see that, Bo Band? That was great. Having some great guys on there. And it was just a lot of fun. First 45 minutes, it was like live and raw. Yeah, it was great. So welcome in here. Boston Collectors in the house. Cannot wait. Listen, subscribe to this guy. Like I was telling you on the live show Christmas Eve, we're going to have Boston Collectors on the 6-scale Cantina paddle here coming up early here in 2022. So subscribe to him. Go on your YouTube. Type in Boston Collectors. This guy's great stuff. Great stuff on Hot Toys, man. Can't wait to be having him. Hey, DeLorean says, and I say no. All right, well, how do we say no about Hey, DeLorean? But what do you want to give me to you here? Come on. And look who we got in here. We have got Mandalorian Huntress. Let's go. Hot Toys Wizard. Did you like that? I guess I'm gonna have to replay that Mandalorian Huntress. I hope you had a good holiday for later. I see your super chats in here as I'm saying hi. Let me get to the wall. Let me pull this up on the screen. I'm waiting for Ahsoka to release so I can spill some coffee, baby. Come on, baby. Raylo Binks. Listen, Raylo Binks, is it possible that I have some thoughts on why the Ahsoka is delayed? And it looks like it's delayed significantly. I did see, January is not even in there. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, because I had to catch up a ton yesterday because I really did unplug. I unplugged a little bit. Went on Instagram a little bit. Put in some stuff on there. Didn't go on Facebook for like 8 or 9 days. But I think it's like February, March, or is it February, April on Ahsoka? Let me know. Let me know in there. I know Maul is way out. That was like March, April, or even beyond, right? Let me know where a Maul is. But as soon as I saw this, like Maul's the spring. Like that, I don't even think that's the board. Is that like April, June or something? That's crazy on the Clone Wars wall. And you have to wonder, why is the Clone Wars Ahsoka completely delayed for seeming like for about 2 or 3 months, probably? And I do have some thoughts I'm going to get into it here. Raylo Binks, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm waiting for that Ahsoka to release too. And they don't want it to release too close to the Rosario Dawson Ahsoka from The Mandalorian? Or, in a way, do they? And is it possible that Ahsoka, that they changed the head sculpt on that? You do have to wonder at this point. I'm questioning if they're really just sitting at the ports in California, because you did have some other figures that are starting to ship and that are coming out and that are making it in stock in warehouses. And I'm starting to question a couple of things. And it would make no sense why that figure is delayed. Maybe it is stuck at the port still. I'm not ruling it out, but I'm just saying, baby. That's that. You have to start wondering if they fooled around, if they messed with that head sculpt. Because I'm telling you, and I see the other super chats in there, and don't worry, I'm going to get to them. Look, Grogu, I got to pause for a minute because Grogu needs some coffee. He's on table. He's at table 5 with Popsick. Let me know where you're all hanging. Come on. The Ahsoka makes me feel like this. Here we go. This is what the Ahsoka and Clone Wars Maul makes me feel like. You ready? I'm going to play this for you.
Oh, yeah? Watch this.
I was watching for Ahsoka in October. I was watching for Ahsoka in November. I was watching for Ahsoka in freaking December. And I went looking for Ahsoka Tano down at Hilton Head Island, baby. Come on. I even brought some of her special spotchka from the dark. She knows who the Dark Jedi Aries is. She knows Senior Tarrington. Come on. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. Let me pull this up. Thank you so much, Raylo. From Seth Recklum. So, Seth, thank you for the $20 bomb, baby. What a way to start off the new year. Thank you as well. Hi, Aries. Have all the main characters that Hot Toys has released. The troopers are cool. I can't decide whether to collect them or not. Okay, let me read this back again, Seth. Let me see if I can answer your question. Have all the main characters that Hot Toys have released, or have all of them. Troopers are cool. I can't decide whether to collect them all or not. Thoughts. So I think I understand your question, Seth. I'm going to answer it in a couple of different ways. So if you want to collect the troopers, even though they're not main characters, if that's your question, if it's not, I'm going to answer it a different way. Absolutely. You have to decide if you want a troop build, or if you want to collect every trooper, or you want to collect every trooper and troop build with every trooper, or if you want to take some of the main characters or some of the lower tier characters and troop build with them, to put troopers along with them. So there's a lot of scenarios over there. It's really what floats your boat. For me personally, I don't even collect troopers without head sculpts and Hot Toys. I got tons of troopers. Is it possible that I will eventually collect troopers from Hot Toys? And I say yes, but I got a budget. So you're asking me like a budgeting question type of deal, Seth. And so I pick and choose what I'm going to do, how I'm going to collect, because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to collect all the Star Wars Hot Toys figures. Forget about Marvel, where there's a ton more of those, or DC, or now the Back to the Future, the old Back to the Future, or the Pirates of the Caribbean, or this or that, and all the crazy stuff that they're coming out with. But I'll get the troopers in the future without the head sculpts once I start conquering more of the regular main characters or characters with head sculpts. That's just my way. Now, I don't know if that's answering your question, but if you're asking me about main characters, again, you have to budget. I try and get all the main characters from Hot Toys. I try and get all the head sculpts. Now, there's stuff on a secondary market that the Dark Jedi has not been able to get his hands on yet, because I'm choosing not to spend an exorbitant amount of money on some of those figures because the prices are ridiculous. Now, I do hunt, Seth, and I do find some great deals. And there's some great sellers out there that I know I can get a good deal with, or I know I'm going to be able to get what's actually described and it's going to be in good condition. So sometimes I will. So hopefully that answers your question. Get what's near and dear to your heart, Seth. Get the ones that mean the most to you, and make sure you can budget accordingly. For me, I would suggest get the main characters first, as many as you can. Get and then build in the troopers. If you're a trooper fanatic, then I would suggest buy the troopers and then have the head sculpt second, because that would be where it is. So hopefully that answers. But thank you so much for the $20 bomb, my friend. And welcome to everybody to Live and Raw on Monday night. Are you kidding me? And if you're tuning in late, you may have missed. I was trying to tune in and say hi, but the Hot Toys Wizard interrupted the program right in the beginning. So we'll replay it a little bit later so you understand what's going on over here. Putting this up on here, Revenge of the Sixth. What's up, Aries? That hat needs to be worn in every episode going forward. Come on. Come on. Let's go, baby. Let me toast to you, my friend. Putting up in here, Kevin Kenobi, I love it, man. Hot Toys Wizard for life. Come on. Brandon's in the house. Happy New Year's. Big year in 2022. I bet for a lot of Star Wars drops. You have to wonder, Brandon. You have to wonder, is there going to be a significant amount of Star Wars drops? And I say, yes. Let's continue to go down. If I miss some of you in here, keep chatting. You know, this old guy keeps trying to put all the stuff up. The new mic sounds great, Aries. Well, that's music. You know, I spent a lot. Actually got as a Christmas gift this blue Yeti mic. It's huge. I can't believe how big this thing is. It has a lot of options. So I put it on the cardioid mode, which I think is the mode you should have it on. And you know, I have the pickup on a certain like right in the middle. I put things in the middle because I figured if it's in the middle, it can't be too bad or it can't be too good. Did you collect on a few big bounties? I was looking for Ahsoka, baby. I was looking for Ahsoka Star Killer down on vacation, my friend. And but I may have picked up, I might go grab it later. I may have gotten, is it possible the Dark Jedi got a Force Awakens brand spanking new Chewbacca? You have to wonder. I've got like quite a few unboxings to do for insiders. Come on. There was Star Wars Claws was very nice to Aries. Combat Evolve in the house. What's going on? Boston Collectors. Haha, dude. I can't wait to join you, my friend. It's going to be awesome. I'll have my coffee ready, baby. Let me pour you some right now, Boston Collectors. Let's go, my friend. Let's continue to go down and say hi to everybody in here. Michael Hood's in the house. Aries, you demand. This is the only way. This is the way. This is the way, my friend. Welcome. Good to have you in here. Diablo Fett's in here. Any news on the Boba Fett 2-pack? Ooh, you're barking up the right tree. That makes me grab out. Who needs some off-world? Jawa, egg, juice. Because I sure as heck had enough of Jawa eggnog during the holidays. I think I'll take a reprieve from that. But the egg juice, come on. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this Boba Fett 2-pack. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to get right back to it. Combat Evolve. I think Reddy mentioned him in here. Man, a Hot Collectibles in the house. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you, Aries. Happy New Year, my friend. Come on, Dante in the house. Keep going down this list. And look at this. Dante with the $10 bomb. Come on, my friend. Nice to see you, my friend. Happy New Year to you and everyone watching. Man of Hot Collectibles, good to see you, my friend. Dante, let us know in the chat. Is it possible that you're going to have your live show on Friday? Because if you do, is it possible I'll jump on? And I say, yes. Let us know in the chat if you're having it. You definitely don't want to miss the Man of Hot Collectibles live on Friday. And I'll say if it's live, if he types it in here. But I think it'll be probably around 8:30 Eastern. Looking forward to that. And the man, Dante from the Man of Hot Collectibles. Look, I guess I got some videos to catch up on. Is it possible that Dante from the Man of Hot Collectibles put out some videos between since Christmas Eve? And probably a lot of my friends that you've seen on a lot of the live show, I have to catch up on everybody's videos because I literally unplugged, baby. I plugged it out. Come on. Thank you so much, Dante. I'll look at the chat over here. 808 Michigan Jedi. Happy prosperous New Year to you and your family, brother. Come on. I got it here for you, my friend. Our special. Jawa egg juice. Come on. You know what I'm talking about. There it is. 808. It's finger licking good. Come on. That's awesome. Let's continue to go down over here. JB collection in the house. Hi, Aries. It was great. It was great being on a live show with JB. I think she was on Brother Cousin show. We got to have JB on. JB, are you game to come on here over the next few weeks? Just let me know, girl. We got to have JB on the market show live. And if you have to subscribe to JB, go in right now. And you can actually go. Like I was mentioning, Boston Collectors. You can go in YouTube, type in Boston Collectors and subscribe. You could go JB Collection on YouTube, subscribe. Or you could go to 6 Scale Cantina, which is on the side of the screen. And you could go to the, I have a resources and links page. I'm pulling it up. So you'll see it on the side. And when you scroll down over here, you see like all this text, like on the side of my face here. Like JB Collections in there. Click on her. You got like everyone that we hang out with. We got Boss Collectors in there. Go in there and check it out. If you got a channel and I don't got you in there, let me know. I'll put you in for sure. Let's continue to go down. Welcome to everybody who's in here. Rebel Scum. Hello, Aries. Hello, Dante. Hello, Fabio. Where is Fabio from Fabio Land? Fabio, how you doing, my friend? He said he's in here, so I got to go check out, see if I can find one of his chats. Happy New Year for you guys and for all the people in the chat. I have March 31st as the release date for the Clone Wars Maul and Ahsoka as well. So let me know, Rebel Scum. Is that what Sideshow is showing right now? I mean, I could go there in a little bit and we can all look together. But I thought Ahsoka was February, March. And then when I looked yesterday, and I was actually talking to my friend Ray from Hawk Wars Toys, who let me know about this because I completely unplugged, like I said, did a couple of Instagram things. So follow me on Instagram so you can follow me all the time. And then Clone Wars Maul was like, what, like April, May? Let me know, Rebel Scum, or somebody in there. Man of Hot Collectibles goes, yes. So I'm assuming we are live Friday, Man of Hot Collectibles show, Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Be there or be square, who knows? Looking like he was right. He called the Pennywise. Pennywise came out. Dante. What do you think about that? Where's Ahsoka? I told you I went looking for her. We keep going down here. 8:30 p.m. Yep, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Diablo Fett goes, your new mic makes you sound like Morgan Freeman. Well, that's awesome because I love Morgan Freeman. And he was in one of my favorite movies of all time, actually. It was the Shawshank Redemption. Who was in there? Tim Robbins. The whole freaking movie was incredible. But yeah, I'm a huge Morgan Freeman fan. So that's a great compliment. Thank you so much. Eric Hankey's in the house. Look, try to say hi to everybody over here. We got 85 in here. Hit the like button, baby. I want more Clone Wars announcements. Dark Side Anakin 2.0. You have to wonder. Kyle puts in, passed on a Dooku in person 1 year ago this month for $250. Oh my God. Dude, let me pour you some sympathy coffee. Let me pour you some, baby. What table you at? I only had money for Han A New Hope. Whoa. I didn't even read that part. Whoa, dude. Let's spill some coffee today. Let's spill some coffee. Because we're going to get into that Han A New Hope. Listen, Dooku is high on the biggest mover section, baby. It is very, very high. And we're going to be talking about that because there's some crazy secondary market stuff. How is the secondary market, everybody? how is it actually performing during the holidays and right before the holidays, during the holidays, right now? You have to wonder because you would think in your mind it's performing maybe under par, but I could tell you that it's possible that that is the contrary. But listen to me. If you got a Han New Hope, Kyle, right now, do a jig, run out of your house, do a dance in the middle of the street, do some jumping jacks, do some burpees, just like sprint and yell to the top of the hills, because is it possible that the New Hope Han Solo is going to plaid like the dark side Anakin? And I say, yes, yes. Han Solo is approaching dark side Anakin range. You have to wonder. Don't regret that, my friend. Don't regret that. Let's continue to go on and saying hi to everybody over here. Listen, everybody, this is Aries. It's live and raw, and I am the Dark Jedi, Aries Tarrington, and I'm serving up all the Star Wars Hot Toys talk. And you want to know how I'm starting this off, baby? Who wants me to replay? We had an interruption from the Hot Toys Wizard. And for the sake of some of the people that didn't see it, do some of you in the chat want to see the interruption from the Hot Toys Wizard again? Go ahead and let me know if you want to see it, because that's where we're starting off over here. We're going to talk about the Boba Fett 2-pack because there's some things to discuss there. We're going to talk about the Ahsoka Tano and the Clone Wars Maul because I have some insight on that as well. And we're going to talk about the Han Solo that I just talked about. But first, let me play this here, because this is really what I want to talk about, is really what blew me away when I was looking for Ahsoka on Hilton Head. What blew me away was this, and the Hot Toys Wizard did it so well. Here we go. Let me go play it again. This is an emergency interruption from the Hot Toys Wizard. And you have to wonder, is it possible that I am TK Bomi? And I say, yes. However, I have taken the uniform and armor from CT Suckett, and that's what I'm wearing here right now. Listen to me. Forget about is it possible. Did you see what Favreau and Filoni just did, baby? With freaking Fett was in the darn Sarlacc pit. Was in the Sarlacc pit. They showed how he got out of the pit. Are you kidding me? And you have to wonder, does that mean that there's going to be a Boba Fett just from the Sarlacc pit? And I say, yes. Wow. It's absolutely crazy, baby. The way we start off 2022. For CT Suckett, this is TK Bomi. May the force be with you, baby. I mean, come on. It deserves a sip of off-world Jawa egg juice. Toast. Let's toast to Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. And Favreau was also as happy in that Spider-Man movie. I got to see it on vacation, baby. We'll talk about that a little bit. But listen to me. Boba Fett, I was sitting there with my kids and my wife, and we're like, oh my goodness, they're starting this off for what he was inside the Sarlacc pit. Listen, I know the reviews were awesome. I know it got great reviews. I knew that there was some out there. Let me set the record straight on what the Dark Jedi thinks. What else do you want from Favreau and Filoni in episode 1? You have Boba Fett in this freaking Sarlacc pit. Are you kidding me? And he gets out. So yes, they're establishing the story with the Tusken Raiders, and he's spending some time because he had to get nursed back to life. You don't just go through something like that and come back. So the Tusken Raiders, I knew they were going to go that way with that. And that was a perfect way to go. But people are like, well, where's Mace Windu? And where's Cad Bane? And where's Cobb Vanth? And where's Luke? And where's Grogu? Hold on. You didn't get to see Ahsoka. You didn't see Ahsoka until episode 5 of The Mandalorian season 2. Okay? Come on. Come on now. Okay? You didn't see Boba Fett with the Boba Fett armor till episode 6. You didn't see Luke and R2 until the finale. Come on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. What that episode did is it set the table for some things, and I couldn't be more happier. It's Favreau and Filoni. Look, come on. Look at what they gave us in The Mandalorian season 2. Favreau played happy in Spider-Man No Way Home. And look what they gave us in there, baby. Come on. You had the Amazing Spider-Man, you had Tobey Maguire, you had Doc Ock, you had the Green Goblin, you had Jamie Foxx, you had the Sandman. Come on. They know what people want. Mace Windu is coming back in the Book of Boba Fett. I'm telling you right now. You're going to see Sam Jackson come back in some capacity within the Book of Boba Fett. Whether it's in the next episode or in the last episode or in the middle episode or some type of credits or some type of thing. You're going to get characters like Cobb Vanth. You're going to get characters like Cad Bane. As a matter of fact, they're going to throw you for a complete curveball with this whole Boba Fett thing, which basically all the trailers or basically almost everything in episode 1, which is what I was kind of warning you all about anyway. As far as what's going to happen in episode 2, 3, episode 4, episode 5, episode 6. Is there a 7? Whatever. Nobody knows, baby. Nobody knows. And he's going to go off Tatooine. And there's going to be something of more importance. Let me put it this way. Is it possible that there's going to be something of more importance than him just becoming the new Jabba the Hutt? And I say, absolutely. Come on. They got a whole world to tie in together here. And Favreau and Filoni are going to use this to tie into The Mandalorian. They're going to use this to tie into what's going on with Luke and Grogu. They're going to use this to tie into what's going on with Ahsoka and Grand Admiral Thrawn. They're going to use this to tie into Mandalore. They're going to use this for so many reasons, it's not even funny. And I can't wait for it. But to actually just spend time showing us what happened to Boba Fett when he actually was in the Sarlacc, that's really what I wanted to see. I didn't want to see Mace Windu in the first episode. Just being honest with you. I really didn't. I didn't want to see Cad Bane in the first episode. Here's the fan service. Here's Cad Bane. I didn't even want to see Bill Burr or Cobb Vanth. I just wanted to show me what happened with Boba Fett. Because in Return of the Jedi, the dude got eaten by the Sarlacc pit. And like C-3PO would say, you get digested over the course of 1,000 years. Of course, if you don't have no food or water, you're going to be dead in a couple days. But I wanted to know what happened. And actually, it was pretty riveting. And that's why I replayed that interruption from the Hot Toys Wizard again. And that's why I'm wearing this fancy hat. This fancy hat from Disney, baby. Because I was absolutely... Is it possible that The Dark Jedi was absolutely blown away from the first episode of the Book of Boba Fett? And I say, yes. And with 91 in here, let's smash that like button, baby. Come on. I mean, it was epic to see him come out of the Sarlacc pit. It was coffee spilling like this.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Come on. Oof. Man. I don't know what you guys thought. What did you guys think of the Book of Boba Fett? I know a lot of people are asking me. I got messages. Aries, I know you're on vacation. Aries, I know you're in Hilton Head looking for Ahsoka. Aries, I know you're on break, but did you see? Look, I might be on break, but I didn't take a break for the Book of Boba Fett. My whole family watched it that day down over there. Are you kidding me? I absolutely adored it. You can't get all the fan service. You got to remember what happened in The Mandalorian Season 1 and Mandalorian Season 2, let me point this out. You didn't get, Ahsoka and the mention of Grand Admiral Thrawn and Bo-Katan and Luke Skywalker and R2D2 and all of them all in the first episode. Where are they? Relax. It's going to be awesome. And really, I love the way they set the table with it. So for me, is it possible that the book of Boba Fett is an absolute winner? And I say yes. Welcome to everybody who's in here. 96 in here now. Please go ahead and hit that like button. And for those of you who don't know, I am the Dark Jedi, Aries Tarrington, and I'll be serving up all the Star Wars Hot Toys talk, along with a full panel of all of you. I love doing live and raw. And you have to wonder, is it possible that the first episode, the first show from 6 Scale Cantina in 2022 is actually alive and raw? And I say, yes. Did I plan it that way? No. It took a lot to get back over here, baby. It took a lot. But welcome to everybody who's in here. Thank you so much. And we got a super chat from Lane. Lane Kramer in the house. Can't wait to get Lane back on the show. Lane, how was your holidays? How was your new year, my friend? Aries, the coffee. It does call to you. Well, you have to wonder, is it going to give me some clairvoyance to talk a little bit about what I think is going to happen in the book of Boba Fett and what I think is going to happen with the Boba Fett 2-pack when it comes to Hot Toys, and what I think is going to happen with how many Hot Toys releases we're going to see just from the book of Boba Fett? And I say, yes. Lane, $2 bomb, coffee for you, baby. Let's talk about it a little bit. All right. So what Hot Toys did I see? What Hot Toys did I see? Let me put this on here first. Adrian Turley, hello, 6 Scale Cantina. Fett weird not seeing Aries. You feel weird not seeing Aries around for almost 10 days. Well, look, baby, you all knew I was going away, right? Even the Dark Jedi has to rest. I could do this stuff, right? But, yeah, I missed you guys all. But, again, follow me on the Instagram. I got the link in the video description. Type in 6 Scale Cantina. Then you see all my exploits. Follow me on Facebook, too. But I took a break from Facebook during that 10 days. I was on Instagram, though. But thank you so much, Adrian. Look, here's what I think is going to happen with the book of Boba Fett. I think it was epic. I think us as fans, and I saw from Star Wars Universe, I don't think it was epic. Let me put this on 6 Scale Mafia. Good man, wrapped up our Monday stream and here to check out the Dark Jedi himself. What's going on there, Mafia? Welcome in the house. You guys got to check out 6 Scale Mafia. He's going to be my special guest on the Aries Tarrington Show. That's right. This Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to be putting up on air, premiering another episode, the first episode for 2022 of the Aries Tarrington Show. And Anthony from 6 Scale Mafia is going to be my guest. And we're going to talk a lot about the book of Boba Fett for sure. And I hope you guys all like the Aries Tarrington Show. We talk Hot Toys, but we talk a lot about everything. And we talk a lot about Star Wars, the fandom, Star Wars in general. We mix in stuff from everywhere, actually. We have a good time with it. Looking forward to that episode this coming Thursday. We got a lot going on in the new year. But again, going back to the book of Boba Fett, here's what happens not only with Star Wars, but with a lot of the Marvel shows and stuff. People are looking for, after Endgame, after Infinity War Endgame, people are looking for an out-of-body experience. It's hard to top all that. You kind of have to start over. You just had Luke Skywalker come back in The Mandalorian Season 2 with very, very emotional scene. For 2 years, they're pumping up the relationship between Baby Yoda, Grogu, and the Mandalorian. And here comes the greatest Star Wars icon of all time. And kind of gets involved right into the thick of it by taking Grogu away, by Grogu's choice. Think about that for a minute. That's very, very hard to top. And what happens is diehard Star Wars fans, we're looking for a lot of fan service immediately, or an out of body experience. Is it possible where we're kind of anticipating a close encounters of the third kind? And I say, yes, we were. And you shouldn't do that. Favreau and Filoni understand that too. As content creators, as producers, as directors, believe me, they're hitting this out of the park. The main thing that they did is they spent the attention on Boba Fett. And I know someone put in here, oh, there was a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems with The Mandalorian. There's a lot of problems with A New Hope. Tons of problems with A New Hope. Tons of problems with the OT. Tons of problems with the prequels. Tons of problems. I don't want to hear about it. This isn't Schindler's List. This isn't The Sound of Music. This is Star Wars. It ain't going to be that way. Don't think that, guys. Listen, come on. I'm just saying. It's not The Sound of Music. It's not Gone with the Wind. Don't look for that in these Star Wars movies. Because if you're looking for that, you're going to be disappointed. The new Spider-Man movie wasn't like that. That was a lot of fan service. And I thought it was one of my favorite movies of all time, No Way Home. Okay? But that ain't Gone with the Wind. That ain't the aforementioned Shawshank Redemption. Okay? We're not talking writing that way. So don't want the Book of Boba Fett to look like that. I want it to look like the 70s Battlestar Galactica. That's what I want it to be, baby. I want it to be simple. Simple, stupid. Simple. I don't need it to tie in everything be perfect. If I wanted everything to be perfect in Star Wars, I would not be a Star Wars fan. I wouldn't watch Star Wars. Because how do you bring the Emperor back? He died. How do you bring Darth Maul back? He got cut in half. How do you bring Boba Fett back? He got eaten by a monster. How do you bring back half these people they all kill? It's fiction. It's fiction. And we look for an out-of-body experience. Believe me, by the end of the series, you're going to be so happy with Favreau and Filoni, it's not even going to be funny. Put it to you that way. But let's go back into it. Is it possible that we're going to get Mace Windu? Samuel L. Jackson is going to somehow show up in this series? And I say yes. Are we going to get Cad Bane? Possibly a Cobb Vanth or a Bill Burr? I say yes. We're going to get something of those capacities. Are we going to get, the old bounty hunters in some service to the OT? And I say yes. There's going to be tons of stuff. And is it possible, the real whammy here, that we're going to get things out of left field that we're just not expecting? That there's not a rumor around. Just like no one knew Luke was coming. And I say yes. Now, what about Hot Toys? What kind of Hot Toys did I see with this first episode? Well, I can tell you right now. You're probably going to get some different versions of Tusken Raiders. Who agrees with me on that? And I actually loved seeing these different versions of Tusken Raiders. And you have to wonder if there's a 2-pack looming or what they can put in with this. But the thing that comes to my mind the first is coming out with another Boba Fett figure from inside the pit of Sarlacc. I don't know how they would do it, or if it could come with that stormtrooper that was kind of tied up in the tentacles or whatever the heck that stuff is. Because it's going to kind of not exactly be as worn out as the way the Jawas have the armor. And it's not exactly going to be exactly the way it looked before he went into the pit in Return of the Jedi. And I think we're going to get something there. I think there's going to be so many versions of Boba Fett. Because let's be honest, the show could suck. Let's say that let's say the next episode they have Ernie and Bert and Big Bird in it. And they totally blow it. Okay, let's say they bring in Grand Admiral Haldo and everyone complains and you see General Hux and everyone turns it off. And it's the worst watched show in history. Let's just say it. Let's say it's the worst watched show in history. They're still going to come out with a bunch of Boba Fett's from it because Boba Fett sells. You have white prototype Boba Fett. You can have end credit Boba Fett. You can have carbonized Boba Fett. You can have a special purple Boba Fett. You can have a pink Boba Fett. You can have this Boba. It doesn't matter. So you have to think of it that way, guys. You have to consider it that way, girls. I really believe you're going to get some type of in-between Boba Fett from when he was in the Sarlacc pit and when he comes out of the sand, and it'll be another version that you're going to get. You may get a Boba Fett version from every episode, which is how many they're having it. 6, 7, 8? I think it's 7. Let me know in there. But you're going to get some Boba Fett, so I think you're going to get one from that front. Let's see some of the reactions in the chats in here. Clink is in the house. Hello, Aries. And Rob Garcia, yes, those Raiders were fire. Yeah, they were, man. They actually make me want to get multiples of the regular Tusken Raider, because the regular Tusken Raider, the one from the Mandalorian, Rob, seems like that's an OT one. These ones are like crazy, dude. Who saw the Red Greedo? You saw the Red Greedo type alien? My wife yelled at us like, "Oh, look, it's a Red Greedo." Yeah, she knows a Greedo. Listen, she lives with Star Wars freakazoid, so she knows who Greedo is. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. More people are saying the Tusken Raiders looked awesome. They really did. They really did. Gamorreans, yes. More Gamorreans. So you have to wonder, Sinister SMR, is it possible? Because now you had Gamorreans in the Mandalorian season 2. And now you're getting Gamorreans that are guarding Boba Fett. Remember how Fennec, he was like, okay, they're going to hire them. Look, I don't know how many more times it's going to happen before you get some Gamorrean guards. And is it possible that that's going to be one of the creatures that comes out? And I say, yes, that's another one. So you're going to get more Tusken Raiders. And I don't exactly know how they're going to do Tusken Raiders. In my view, maybe it's a 2-pack. I don't know. But it actually made me more interested in the other Tusken Raiders, just being honest. Are you going to get Gamorreans? I say yes. Are you going to get a version of Boba Fett that is a cross between Return of the Jedi and the 2-pack Boba Fett from when it was completely worn out? And I say yes, you're going to get that too. Let's put this in from 1/6 Shooter. It's literally science fiction, but Star Wars fans seem to want to explain every little thing with science fact. Yeah, I mean, they do. A lot of them do, or a lot of internet people do. Look, I pointed this out, 1/6 Shooter. I pointed this out in a couple of live shows when we talked about like how many people hated the sequels and hated The Last Jedi. It's true. A lot of people on the internet did. I hardly knew anybody here in the Western PA area that hated it. Let me pause. I hardly do. I know a lot of people, but I don't know anyone in my family that hated it. They thought I was insane. That was like, oh well, they killed Harrison Ford. Well, maybe Mark Hamill wanted to get killed off, which he didn't. They just didn't understand. They're casual fans. They like it. They like the new Spider-Man. They like The Force Awakens. They like Endgame. They like Rise of Skywalker. They like Infinity War. They like The Last Jedi. They don't get into it like some of these internet freaks do. And it was the internet made it seem like everybody in the world hated it. And it wasn't true. It just simply wasn't true. I'm just letting you know. Look, I'm not here to support any sponsor or to have an agenda or to do that. I'm just a Star Wars freak. I'm just letting you know it's BS. It's complete BS. It's complete BS. The sequels made $4 billion. They made way more money than the prequels. They just did. With inflation, they did. With tickets adjusted for inflation, they sold more, they made more, it's more interest. But I'm just letting you know that's how it is. It's science fiction. Again, it's not Schindler's List. It's not Gone with the Wind. It's not The Shawshank Redemption. It's not based on a true story. Every little fact they got to have in there. It's not. How many people died and came back? It's like watching Days of Our Lives. Like sands through the hourglass. So are the people they're going to kill off in Star Wars. And then all this nonsense about people that watch Rebels or this, and they're not going to change the canon. My wife don't watch Rebels. Grandma Sue doesn't know Rebels. Cousin Frank doesn't watch Rebels. He doesn't care if Maul got killed by a cartoon character or Obi-Wan Kenobi. That ain't going to change. George Lucas's vision is to have Maul be the bad guy and to bring in Darth Talon. That's what they're going to do. That's not how the Titanic sank. This ain't a true story like the Titanic. Don't get me going. Don't get me going. And Punisher XS but said, Last Jedi, worst Star Wars we ever made. Yeah. It's pretty bad, dude. I hated they killed Luke. I mean, this is the worst. That was a worse moment for me when they killed Luke than when they killed Maul in the Phantom Menace. But the point of the matter is, I think, as much as I dislike it, I'm just being out, giving you an objective fact. A lot of people loved it. They loved The Last Jedi. I got a lot of family members who love it. I got a lot of people, a lot of people, they thought it was great, like Infinity War. They just don't put it together like we do. We're the diehard fans that are going to bitch and moan about this. That's what's going to happen. They don't care about that. Made a lot of money. Made a lot of money. That's what it is. That's why people kept telling me about Grogu. They're not going to bring Grogu back because I'm sick of it. Right. The one guy on a YouTube channel who hates Rey and hates The Last Jedi and he has enough of Grogu. Yeah, they're going to do that. They're not going to do that. Grandma Sue wants Grogu. They're going to open up The Mandalorian Season 3. They're getting me going here with Grogu. Just to let Grandma Sue know. And Cousin Eddie know. And Mr. Crowley know. And Jenny, don't lose that number with 8675309. Come on. We got to let Jenny know, too. Grogu's there. Grogu's there. I'm watching it. Let's tune in. Crazy times. So, again, Hot Toys. You're going to get 101 in here. Smash the like button. You're going to get Tusken Raiders. You might get the Gamorrean Guards. Someone put that up. Gamorrean Guards, because they were already in the Mandalorian Season 2. We may have to see more of them. I'm not sure. But I'd love to see a Gamorrean Guard. I'd love to see a Gamorrean Guard. I think you're going to get Boba Fett, a cross between him from before the Sarlacc pit, Return of the Jedi, and before when he takes the armor, when Cobb Vanth has the armor in the Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1. I think you're going to get a figure like that. I just do. I'd actually like to see that figure. And you have to wonder, would it come with that stormtrooper that was caught in the tentacles, that type of thing? And each episode I'll dissect this, but that's what I'm seeing. And I have to watch it again because I watched it twice on my computer. Does anybody know in the chat if that was actually Bosk? Was that Bosk? The Bosk looking, was that or was it somebody who works for Bosk? Let me know. Because like I said, I was on vacation. I watched it twice, but I wasn't dissecting all that to the norm like I usually do. I will this week. But that was a cool looking reptilian. Was that Bosk? Let me know in there. Single songwriter puts in, Hot Toys CEO Howard is all in on Disney Plus figures, and Howard's favorite Star Wars character since he was a child is Boba Fett. Yeah, that's a good point, single songwriter. That's why I think you're going to get that Boba Fett that was in the Sarlacc pit, or that comes out, that shoots out of the sand. That's why I think you're going to get that, my friend. I really do. I just think they're going to kill us with tons of them. Absolutely crazy. So let me continue. What was this 245 in here? Who got this? This is 808 Michigan Jedi. Type in search these exact words. Hot Toys Star Wars Organa 245 with 10 shipping. Ooh. Single songwriter. Is that Bail Organa? Is that from Fabio Land or something? Is there a Bail Organa out there? Is that a Leia? Which Leia Organa? 245 at $10 shipping. Single songwriter, let me know, because that's a damn good price for any of them. Is that the Last Jedi one? It's actually a pretty good price. I actually saw Last Jedi one going for around that earlier. It's going to go really, really quick. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening here with the 2-pack Boba Fett. So I'm going to go to the Sideshow bestsellers list here. Let's go to it. Let me put it up on the bigger screen so that we can see here. And let me actually go. We'll go to that one. We'll go to that screen for now. And let's see what's showing up over here. I actually want to put it up. Yeah, Fennec is still number 1. Would you look at those Mandalorians? She's still number 1 when you put in Marvel. Let me just put in Marvel here. Yeah, she's still number 1. Well, that tells you how hot the Book of Boba Fett is. It's hot. Look at this though. Put Marvel in. Look at the Mandalorian. Look at the best car Mandalorians. It shows you how hot when was the last time the Mandalorian was on? Over a year ago. Over a year ago now. Over a year ago, ladies and gentlemen. Are you kidding me? So you got Fennec from the Book of Boba Fett. You got Spider-Man apropos. That movie was just freaking incredible. Doctor Strange, Cap, Mandalorian. Wow. Mysterio, of course. Iron Man. That makes sense. Then you got the Clone Wars, 501st. Then the mix starts to get pretty normal, pretty good mix. And right up over here, all that Spider-Man hype, but you got some Book of Boba Fett hype with that Fennec. Okay, let's go to the 2-pack. Let me get Marvel out of here. Let's dissect this a little bit. There's Boba Fett with the throne creeping up, which you would expect. I am so shocked that these chrome-plated Mandalorians with Pedro Pascal head sculpts, they're selling well. They're right there with Luke. So it's not that they're not. They're right behind Captain Rex and the 501st. They're doing great. I just can't believe these Beskar Mandalorians. Wow. I mean, that's what's available. And oof, man. Those will sell out. Keep selling like this. And be very interesting with those. But I want to get to this 2-pack. Where's the 2-pack of Boba Fett? Okay. Let's pull it up on the screen. 2-pack Boba Fett. Due to ship January to February 2022. And you have to remember that Sideshow sent out an email to all of us collectors that pre-ordered this, including yours truly, the Dark Jedi, who pre-ordered this for sure, for the reasons that I've talked about so many times, that I think that there's a very, very peculiar perfect storm that's going on with this 2-pack, that you cannot get Boba Fett in just the robes by itself, but you could get Boba Fett with the armor by itself or with this 2-pack. It makes this 2-pack deluxe set very, very sought after. And I think at the price tag of $495, combined with the fact that they can't have dead stock like they used to have pre-COVID, because it's just too much of a money loser. And you got so much Boba Fett that's going to be coming out that I just don't see them overproducing this. As a matter of fact, is it possible that they underproduce this? And what I mean by that is they're going to fill everybody's pre-orders. But the amount of stock that they're going to go ahead, overstock that they're going to make to keep things in stock besides pre-orders, are they going to make an abundance of that? And I say, no, they're just not. They got a lot of other Boba Fetts that are going to come out. Anyway, I was mentioning on a bunch of shows in December, and I was actually mentioning it second half of November. I said, is it possible that the 2-pack of Boba Fett will come out before Ahsoka and Maul? And I say, yes. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. I actually believe that this 2-pack of Boba Fett is going to get officially announced, officially released this week. I really, really do. I think that this 2-pack of Boba Fett, sometime tonight, sometime tomorrow night, sometimes Thursday night, or it could be Friday night over the weekend, or very, very early next week, Monday or Tuesday. Is it possible that this 2-pack of Boba Fett is going to get officially announced? And I say yes. So buckle up, baby. Buckle up. Because people were saying, wow, we got really berated, Aries, with so many figures that they haven't done anything except that Fennec announcement. Okay. Well, except that Fennec announcement and that really cool Jesse announcement and that really cool Vaughn announcement, which were just epic announcements, baby. But listen, this is essentially two figures that are coming out. These are 2 figures that are coming out. So think of it as 2 figures are coming out, because that's the kind of money you got to pay, even though it's a really good price. What is that, like $247 a piece, something like that, $247.50 a piece, which is really good deal on 2 Boba Fetts. So you're going to have 2 figures that are coming out. I believe it's coming out any second. So buckle up for it. You heard it here from 6 Scale Cantina. And they are going to get these shipped in January. And this is what they're going to focus on right now. Don't fret. This was never going to get delayed like the Ahsoka Tano, which we're going to talk about. And the Clone Wars Maul, which I have some thoughts on that as well. And welcome to everybody who's in here. Over 100 in here. Please go ahead and smash. Please go ahead and hit that coffee down on your keyboard on the like button, brother. Go ahead and just smash it with your knuckle, sister. Much appreciate your support, everybody who's in here. When Wolf, we'll talk about that, Maximum Rex. We'll talk about that. Let's stay on this 2-pack. I got some super chats to get to. Thank you, everybody, for your super chats. Much, much appreciated. Let's go ahead and get to Lane's. We have another one from Lane Kramer in here. And Lane puts in, so Aries, of upcoming troopers coming out. Dark, Transport, Squad Leader, sure. Which ones you see could rise in value in the next few years? Lane, is it possible that all of those troopers that you're mentioning here could rise in value? And I say maybe. Definitely the Dark Trooper is going to. That's a sleeping giant. The Dark Trooper is a sleeping giant. And the reason being that the Dark Trooper is a sleeping giant, Lane, is because, in all honesty, people were treating that in particular figure like it was a sequels figure. I couldn't believe some of the reaction from that figure. But yet, when the Dark Trooper showed up in The Mandalorian, people were losing their minds, going absolutely bananas over the Dark Troopers. It's not going to be so much Moff Gideon that's going to take it over the edge. It's going to be Luke Skywalker. Mark it right here first, Lane. That's going to be a very, very highly sought after trooper. It is not a sequels figure. It is a Favreau and Filoni Mandalorian figure. That one's going to be very, very highly sought after. Squad Leader, Short Trooper, all of those are going to rise. The ones that I question a little bit, Transport Troopers, and I believe that, I don't know. I just really think you're going to get a Pedro Pascal in the Transport. I think that's the same trooper, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But whatever trooper outfit Pedro Pascal and Bill Burr are in, if that's the Transport Trooper, I don't know. It'll do good. It's going to be. I feel like it's going to be like the Space Trooper. You know what I'm talking about? The Space Trooper from A New Hope. It'll sell okay. It's not going to be like a Whopper, type of one. It's not going to be huge, 300 something, low 300s. But I think if they come out with those Transport Troopers with Bill Burr and the Pedro, I actually see them doing that. That's going to be something. So hopefully that answers your question, Wayne. Thank you so much for that super chat, brother. El Professor in the house. If I missed some of you, keep chatting in there. I'll get you out over here. What's up, everyone? Welcome back, Aries. Thank you so much. What table are you at, El Professor? Let me go ahead and Professoro. Let me go ahead and pour you. Want some decaf? Want some regular? Do you want some spotchka, baby? Come on. Or maybe you want mine and Michigan 808 Michigan Jedi's favorite. Right here, my friend. Right here. Right here. Come on. 808 knows what I'm talking about. Putting this in from Lane. Yeah, that is a Transport Trooper one. I wasn't sure since, like, say, the Assault Tank Commander might come up a bit more. Yeah, it could be. It's hard to predict. And Lane, you're right. It is like the Terminator. I feel like this figure. You're saying it's like a combo, a droid and a trooper together as one. Hot Toys Ultimate Fusion for raising a set. Yeah. I think so. Brandon puts this in. Very interesting. I never heard this. Brandon heard a theory that Moff Gideon is actually a dark Jedi from his past. How crazy would that be? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I feel like if it was, though, Brandon, he should have kicked butt more against Din Djarin, just being honest. If he's a dark Jedi, he should be like the dark Jedi Aries Darrington, if that's what you're meaning anyway. El Profesoro says Spotchka at table 77. Coming right up, brother. Coming right up there, my friend. Let's go back to this 2-pack. Mark put in. Well, Mark, welcome to the Cantina, my friend. Hey, it's the first time here when you're live. Let me pour you a tall, cool one, my friend. What table are you at? With 103 in here, Mark. Are you, by chance, are you sitting at table 5 with Popsic and Grogu? Because Grogu needs a refill right now, brother. Yeah. Let's keep talking about this 2-pack.
This is where the fun begins.
Hasn't the fun already started? Come on. The fun has already started. Are you kidding me? All right, let me pull this back up on the screen. I love this 2-pack, and I really believe, is it possible that this 2-pack is going to come out this week? And I say yes. I really do. I really feel like now is the time that this is going to happen. I feel like this is absolutely the next Star Wars Hot Toys announcement release, and I absolutely cannot wait to see the let's look at these, man. I mean, hey, look at that. Dudettes, dudes, sisters, brothers, man. And look at that head sculpt. You know, and here's the thing. You don't get that head sculpt. You don't get the heads. People keep forgetting this. You don't get the head sculpt with the Boba Fett without this. I don't think you do. They pose it a ton with him on here. I don't think that it comes. Actually, I'm not going to think. I'm going to go to it. Let's go to it. Let's find out. Let's actually go to this edition, and let's see if this comes with the head sculpt. No. See? Look. I think that some of us tend to forget this. It's not just the figure with the robes that they're giving you with the deluxe set, and you can just get this figure and get the head sculpt. That is not possible. They didn't make it possible. Hot Toys said no. And look, baby, this figure looks awesome without that, but to get the head sculpt, all those images are showing of Tamora Morrison right now with the way he looks. Man, his figure looks sick. Man, his figure's sick. Dudes, dudettes, come on. If you plan on getting this, I'm just saying out there, guys, if you plan on getting this figure and you have your money budgeted and you have it allocated and you 1,000% are going to get this 2-pack and you didn't pre-order it yet, may I suggest you do so. May I suggest that you reserve it in whatever way you're going to do, because I just think these are going to go quickly. I've been talking about it since last year. I've been talking about it since, and I will give credit to my friend Dante for the Man of Hot Collectibles, who first really pointed this out. And then kind of rided that wave with him with this. I just think that this is going to be gone, goodbye. But yeah, you don't get the head sculpt. You don't get the head sculpt with the single version. I think we forget about that. Even though they're posing it. Like, look, like you could pose it with this. Hot Toys is doing it. This is their prototype pictures of it. I mean, look at that. Look at that freaking head sculpt. Are you kidding me? I need some off-world Jawa egg juice. People are going to be crying and weeping if they wanted this figure and they thought it was going to be at the bargain bin at the Spectacular. Remember, I told you Ray wasn't going to be. And remember, you're hearing that this isn't going to be either from me. It's just not going to happen. It's just not. It's just not. Let's continue to move on. All right. So what about Ahsoka? Because everyone's asking me about this. So let me actually go to it. Where is Ahsoka? She kind of dropped. She dropped down. People were really anticipating it. People are kind of like, let's pull it up. Ahsoka Tano coming out February to March 2022. And you have to wonder, is it possible that this head sculpt has been altered by Hot Toys? And here's the thing that you have to consider. Not really if it's Hot Toys' choice. Maybe this is more of a Disney call. Because Disney okayed this release, which broke the internet. Remember when this broke the internet? Remember when Captain Rex broke the internet? And then remember they were giving us what we wanted. They came out with Ahsoka. But they weren't letting the cat out of the bag about a Rosario Dawson at that time. And you have to wonder, is it possible that Disney stepped in and said, look, we want this character to have the likeness of Rosario Dawson? And were they forced by Disney to make a switch? Because I'm not saying I don't buy the fact that the Ahsoka Tano was stuck at the ports in California. Because I still think that that is possible and that's what's going on. But this is a lot of time with a lot of other figures that are coming out. And I'm telling you right now that that 2-pack of Boba Fett's are not going to be stuck in the ports of California. So it does make you scratch your head if this is on a special boat. Maybe this one's on the Love boat. Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. Ahsoka's expecting you. Anyway, seriously, come on. If they change it, it's because Disney wanted to. It wasn't because Howard Chan wanted to. Don't get mad at him. It wasn't because who's doing the head sculpt on this? J.C. Wong or what are these artists? I guess I could look here and I could see who it is. Actually, yeah, the artists are Yi Sun John, head sculpt, J.C. Hong, head paint, head. It's not their fault. They certainly wouldn't be them if they did this. Certainly would not be them. But you have to wonder at this point. You have to wonder. And hopefully it's just the fact that you're stuck at the ports. But I'm starting to really wonder about this. Is it possible that I can get some intel from the Hot Toys wizard? I'll have to reach out to her or him or it, because you never know what the Hot Toys wizard turns into. In this show, he interrupted the show already, and he was TK Bomi. Listen, I don't know. I'm just pointing out my thoughts on this. Being honest, and with the Clone Wars Maul, people ask me a lot about the Clone Wars Maul. I just don't think they got to it. Yeah, I'm with you, Star Killer. Look, I really hope they didn't change her head sculpt. I pray to God they did. I'm just telling you, I think that they may have. And I think it may have been a Disney thing. It's something you have to weigh in now. It's too long of a delay for this to be delayed all that time. It's really interesting to me. As far as the Clone Wars Maul, I just don't think they got to it. I think it was low on their priority list, to be honest with you. And, I could pull that up on the screen, but why bother? With 106 in here, please go ahead and smash that like button. I just think that they didn't make the Clone Wars Maul yet, and they're just postponing it. And it does allow them to get some more pre-orders on that. I think with this Ahsoka, again, is it possible that Disney got involved and they called Howard and they called Hot Toys? Because they announced this before they unveiled Rosario Dawson was taking on the likeness. And Disney knows, this goes through some executives' tables. Hey, this figure is about to come out. Or this representation is supposed to come out. And you have to remember that Hot Toys is a very exacting representation of Star Wars characters. And don't think that Disney execs don't know that. And they may really have some plans for Rosario Dawson that we don't even know yet. Now, I do know it's already documented that they signed her for more than just the Ahsoka series, and that they signed her for all the likeness of Ahsoka Tano for a certain amount of time. And they may just be real sticklers that that's what they want to do. There may be something in the plans, something in the works. They may have, look, they're having flashbacks of Boba Fett. I'm going to bring up what you don't want to hear. They're having flashbacks with Boba Fett. It's possible in the Ahsoka series they'll have some flashbacks of Ahsoka Tano. And you know she already mentioned that she mind melded or whatever, communicated with Grogu about Order 66. And some of you that have watched the Clone Wars and Season 7, the last couple episodes, knows what she was doing at the end of the Clone Wars, Season 7. And I'll be honest with you, they may have stepped in. Because it doesn't make any sense. That 2-pack of Boba Fett is not going to be stuck at the ports of California. It's just not. And that's going to get officially announced this week. Well, like I said, what is Ahsoka on the Love Boat? Where is Ahsoka? I'm saying you have to now really think if Disney stepped in and changed his head sculpt. Which you can't blame Howard if this happens. Don't blame Howard. Don't blame JC Hong. It's going to be Disney making the call saying, hey, you released this, that's great, change the head sculpt. We need it to look like this. Why? Doesn't matter why, but we're going to be using Rosario Dawson for some things that we're going to be showing on screen, and this is what we want. I'm telling you right now, I don't want that. I'm just pointing it out that you got to think of the possibilities now. And certainly if they don't do that, thank your lucky stars and buy this figure. What did I just say? Thank your lucky stars and buy this figure if they didn't change it. Because everything I just mentioned with Disney, they signed Rosario Dawson afterwards. They're doing flashbacks of Boba Fett. They did flashbacks of Din Djarin when he was a kid. Is it possible with the Ahsoka series they'll do a flashback of Ahsoka? And I say, yes. So buy this figure. Because this figure will be rare, it will be OG, and it will be the only look ever that they will ever do of this. And it will go up bazooka dollars. And even if it doesn't look as good as the Rosario Dawson one, which I don't think it will, because that head is going to look just like her, I can't wait for that. It won't even matter. This figure, it'll just be rare. But we got to hope and pray that they're not changing it. But what I'm pointing out is that now it's possible. So you have to consider it. Let's continue to go down. I got some super chats here putting this up. From Aaron Logan with the $4.99 with the $5 Bob. Thank you, my friend. Aries, I just got the Death Watch Mando. Don't sleep on this one. It is awesome. Look, my friend Lael, which we've been doing a lot of shows with from 1/6 Scale Man. He's told me some great things about this figure. And he's just about sold me on it. Lael has. Who else told me about that? Dante, the man of Hot Collectibles, has reinforced that. And there was somebody else as well telling me. So many people. I don't know if it was KG Collector or Brother Cousins. It was one of those guys, or maybe it was all of them. And I've really been thinking about that one over the last couple of weeks, Aaron. I really have. Really have. I didn't get the armor yet because I'm pissed off about the armor. And I do give it a 9.98, which is that's why I never watch one of my reviews. You want to be entertained, become a Cantina insider. I watch my unboxings. I give everything a 10. But I have to take 0.2 of a point off, or whatever you call that, 9.98, because I don't like the Phillips head screwdrivers underneath it, dude. I don't like it. And 2 Phillips head screws. What is that? Want me to spend $245 and you're going to give me a Black Series figure? And then you're going to give me single joints? Well, why? Because they threw it together. And then you look at that Fennec. Remember that Fennec on Christmas Eve? I talked about that. How about my show? With Easy Company Collectibles. Yeah, that was the Aries Tarrington show. We talked about that Fennec Shand. Are you kidding me? How can they make a figure like that? A figure like this. But then they got to put the armor with 2... Really? Have me wait an extra month and don't have the 2 Phillips head screws showing, please. I'm still going to get the armor. It still looks awesome. It's still a 9.98. It's still one of the greatest figures of all time. It's still the best armor you can get on the market. Yes, yes, and I say yes, but it just ticks me off. I just spilled my coffee on that. Salute. Anyway, Aaron, thank you for the $5 bomb. Is it possible that I'm actually going to get the Death Watch Mandalorian? And I say yes. I'll be the first grunt that I get, baby. All right, let's continue to go, Dodd. Yeah, we're talking about Ahsoka. Ahsoka is MIA, but I'm telling you, it may be because Disney stepped in. It may be because Disney stepped in. Yeah, 108 watching, 83 likes. Thank you, single songwriter. Smash, hit that like button, baby. What table you all at? Who needs a refill? Who just came in that needs coffee? You need regular. Okay. You need decaf. Do you need off-world? Jawa, egg juice. Do you need deluxe spatchka? Let me know, baby. We're spilling our coffee here. Aries is back, and it is the first show of 2022. And is it possible that the first show from 6 Scale Cantina in 2022 is live and raw? And I say yes. How you guys liking my new microphone? I got this new professional one. My family got it for me for a holiday gift, Christmas gift, and I'm over the moon about it. It's so darn big. It's like called this Blue Yeti. Oh my goodness. Let me know if the voice sounds good. You have to wonder. Yeah, thank you so much, single songwriter. Keep going down these. Man, look at all these chats. My goodness. Ezra pulled Ahsoka through the gate. I can't wait for this Ahsoka series, dude. Thrawn, Ezra, Ahsoka. Come on. You know they're going to have flashbacks is what I'm talking about, dude. Decibridge are going to have flashbacks. And you got to follow the patterns anyway. Did they have flashbacks of Din Djarin and the Mandalorian? I say yes. Did they have flashbacks of Boba Fett, the book of Boba Fett? I say yes. Are they going to have flashbacks of Ahsoka Tano in the Ahsoka series? I say yes. Does that mean that Disney is making them because they announced this before they signed Rosario Dawson, changed his head sculpt? I say, I hope not, but possible. You got to understand now. That might be it. World Between Worlds, says Boston Collectors during Rebels. Heck yeah. Look, they're going to retcon some stuff. I'm telling you. That's what's going on with Ahsoka. I don't expect it to come out to the spring. I don't expect it. Let's look at the Clone Wars wall because I got some other things. Someone brought up Han Solo before. You guys are going to flip your wig on Han Solo. Where's this Clone Wars mall? I guess I got to put more than 24 on a page. Let me put that out. Look at Fennec, still number one. Still number one when you sort it out. All Star Wars Hot Toys. Where's Maul? Where are you, Maul? Hey, you know what I picked up? Dudes, I picked this up while I was away. I'm supposed to be getting it delivered tomorrow. All right, some of you are gonna laugh at me. I picked this up. I picked up the child. I picked up the quarter scale child. The Dark Jedi, Aries Territon, who serves up all the Star Wars. Hot Toys Talk, pick this up. I had a lot of sideshow points that I used this. I basically got it for nothing. But dudes, look, it has a base. It has a freaking base. That's a 6 scale base. And it has like 2 head sculpts and interchangeable ears and interchangeable hands. And you could like pose the feet and pose the legs and pose the hands and pose the arms and pose the head. And I want Grogu in my collection. And no, look, I get it. It's out of scale. This will be my first out of scale Hot Toys figures. But is it possible that the Dark Jedi considers this in scale? And I say yes. Why? Because look, those little Grogus that come with the figures, they're just too freaking small. And nobody's coming over my Cantina and coming in with a measuring tape and measuring every square. Oh, well, that's a little bit below the knee or the shin on the Mandalorian, but that person is shorter. So no one's doing that. And when you compare, this is like 3 inches something compared to 5 inches. It's 2 inches shorter. than the Yoda Attack of the Clones figure. No one's going to notice it in my collection. Maybe I'll notice it. Some of you will notice it. You're real savvy with that, but it's going to show up, and it comes with this big. I had to get it. I want a posable Grogu, and I don't want the big one. I just don't want the big one. It's too big. So this is going to work. I really believe this is going to work. If it don't, I'll return it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I can't wait to get this. I'm actually really excited about this one. I'm real excited about this one, believe it or not. All right, let's get to the Clone Wars Maul. Let me know what you're thinking there. Putting up from Dasbridge. I get buying the quarter scale Grogu. I just have one quarter scale Mando coming one day from Sideshow. Yeah, I was really thinking about getting it, dude. I was actually thinking about getting a quarter scale Mando. I just couldn't do it. And I'll tell you why. Because as soon as I started thinking I'm just going to get the quarter scale Mando, I started looking on eBay for what? Come on. What did I start looking on eBay for? Come on. Quarter scale Darth Vader. Then I was like, okay, let me see about the quarter scale Boba Fett. It's a rabbit hole, baby. I don't feel like I have to do that with getting the quarter scale Grogu. I don't feel like I'm forced to do that. I feel that it fits into my collection and I want a more posable Grogu and I don't want a giant one. And I love those little ones. I'm still going to keep those little ones, but it's no one's coming over with a measuring tape doing it. So that's why I did it. I actually think that figure is going to go quicker than a lot of the other quarter scale figures. I think it'll be sold out this year. I don't know when. Yeah, 6 Brody. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. Let me put this on the screen from Brett the Movie Guy. Brett the Movie Guy does a great comment here. You said, Aries, did you hear Favreau is refilming scenes for Rise of Skywalker for a 4-hour cut on Disney Plus? And I say, yes. Go back and watch Brett the Movie Guy. Back from December, the Aries Character Show with my special guest, Brother Cousins. And Jay and I talk, Brother Cousins, we talk a lot about this because there are a ton of rumors about Favreau and Filoni getting involved with that Rise of Skywalker cut. And with the new president of Disney that is wanting to do that. And they're not only going to use all that Matt Smith footage that they already, where the Emperor was in there, and they're going to go ahead and, change, have the fight with Kylo, with Ben, Rey versus a younger Emperor, Matt Smith. They're going to do all that. They already filmed that. But they're also going to redo some parts. Apparently, and I don't even know if I have any of this ready on the screen, and I actually might. I might have something here that I can just pull up. Let's actually see. As I pull it up. Yeah, okay, I'll pull this up, and this is an image, so it'll kind of give the idea. There you go. All right, so there's Rey, there's Kylo. There's actually very strong rumors, Brett, the Movie Guy, that Daisy Ridley has been signed again, and not only for episodes 10, 11, and 12 as cameo appearance. She's going to be at all of them, but she'll be at very, very minor parts, maybe 5 minutes of screen time, something like that. And they also signed her for the upcoming animated or cartoon of sequels series that they're going to be coming out with, post sequels. But how they want to do this, my friend, is Favreau and Filoni with George Lucas. They don't want Ben dead. They wanted Ben to survive because they want Ben and Rey to have little Skywalkers, okay, little Force users, and have those people move on and be the stars of the show. With Grogu, they're going to have to retcon a lot of stuff for that to happen. And really what they want to do is not just have Rey. Rey is supposed to build the Jedi Temple on Tatooine, but with Ben. So Ben and Rey do it together, which is phenomenal to me. I think it's the way to go. And they're even talking about that they'll bring Mark Hamill back, who will have like as a Force ghost and stuff like that. But apparently he went to the Nether Realm and he never died. They're gonna like get into all of this. So I'm very, very excited. And remember that Grogu is going to be a huge part. A huge part. Rey and Kylo are not going to be a huge part at all. Not even in the Disney cartoons. and they're not going to be a huge. They're going to bring characters in like Cade Skywalker. They're gonna retcon a lot of stuff. They really are, but they're not going to erase Daisy Ridley. They're not going to erase Adam Driver. They're going to make it make sense and make it more pleasurable. And they're going to certainly influx Grogu into this. And you're going to have a younger generation that's going to come up. And really, what Lord George Lucas has been wanting, and I don't know how, what do they call it? Dathrax? What is a Darth Maul species? They live a long time. Someone could tell me in the chat. George Lucas usually gets what he wants, and he keeps driving it home. He wanted Darth Maul to be the baddie. Again, I brought this up about Rebels. He died in Rebels. You need to get that out of your head because they're not going to care about it. Darth Maul died in a movie. They don't care if he died in a cartoon. Someone will pick up the body after Obi-Wan leaves, closes his eyeballs, saw Rebels, and someone will pick up the body and do some kind of clone voodoo or something on it. They'll resurrect him. Not even concerned. Not even a thought in my mind. If they want it, they'll do it. But Darth Talon is rumored. Did you hear this? Look, we're going to talk about this on the show coming up with Anthony from Six Scale later this week. So I don't want to get into all of it now. But strong rumors. Let's see if I have a picture of her on here that's actually worthy. Yeah, and let's see if we have that other Darth Talon one. Yeah, Darth Talon's awesome. Let's see if I can blow this up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, Darth Talon's awesome, dude. George Lucas, do you know? Brett the movie guy. The original script for the sequels, before Kathleen Kennedy went in and ruined it, had a Darth Talon type. I don't know if they were going to call her Darth Talon, but it was Darth Talon. You know, they came out with a sideshow figure of this that was going to be the baddie in the sequels, and they were contemplating Darth Maul. They wound up putting Darth Maul in the Ron Howard finished Solo movie. Look, I'm telling you, there's big, strong rumors on this, and I'd love to see a female baddie. And Twilight like this and Darth Talon. I mean, Darth Talon is awesome, and I think that we're going to get a lot of cool stuff, a lot of expanded universe stuff that not just Heir to the Empire with Thrawn, not just Rebels and Clone Wars, but there is some really, really cool. If you guys ever read any comics, expanded universe stuff with Darth Talon, and who was her like Crate or Kratos? God, it's been a long time. Darth Crate was her master. Then they were going to go with Darth Maul. Lucas wanted to go with Maul. He didn't want Crate. It's a whole story with that there. Her story is actually pretty interesting. She became a Sith and whatnot. But Prince Iser is another expanded universe. Mara Jade. Mara Jade's coming. Mara Jade is 1,000% coming. I'm excited about all this. To be completely honest with you, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm kind of losing my mind here. I love this. Welcome to Aries is live and raw on a Monday night. And in case you don't know who I am the Dark Jedi, Aries Tarrington, and I'm serving up all the Star Wars Hot Toys talk. And look at that. I wasn't even planning on getting into this, but I love Darth Talon. I love the idea of retconning the sequels. Having Ben never die and him building the temple with Rey. Yeah. Let's go. Where's Grogu? What's going on? Where's Darth Talon? Bring in Darth Talon. That's what Lucas wanted anyway. I trust his vision. The only thing I don't trust him all the way, though. He killed Maul, then he realized it was a dumb mistake. So he really wanted to bring Maul back. I don't know how they would do Maul. Does anyone put in here how long that species lives? Darth Maul species, death or something. Yeah. I mean, I love Prince Iser. Yeah, but there's just so much more about Prince Iser Sinister if in the in between the freaking the Empire Strikes Back, you know, from Empire Strikes Back to Return of the Jedi, because he was looking for Han Solo too. Remember that? If you my daughters are so into this war. And Darth Vader supposedly blew up Prince Iser, but they never saw the body or the ship, so that doesn't. They could bring him. They could bring him as a different character, but I think you're going to see like Prince Iser And Darth Talon, that would be phenomenal. There's certainly Aries is cruel in the arena. Oh, I don't know what that is. I'm just a lover, not a fighter. But I am a Dark Jedi, baby. Thank you, Pib Ford. Welcome to the Cantina. 808 Michigan Jedi, my good friend. Would love to have Darth Talon in my collection. Wife isn't thrilled with the dark side of the Force, especially with Clone Wars Maul arriving here soon. Yeah, I hear you. You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that, 808. My wife hates to look. She made me move the Emperor. Like the Hot Toys Emperor on the throne, she made me move him from out of her sight. Because not like out of her sight completely, but it was very close to the television. And she's like, look, do I got to look at that all decrepit guy? I mean, I can you move him to the side and put so I put Leia and Wicket there. Actually, it's actually behind me. It's let's see if I can pull it up big on the screen. And 808. Yeah, so you see behind me, 808. You see my microphone right here, right? This is the new microphone. And then do you see on the right side of me going this way, right there by my finger? So that's where the Emperor was. And she said, so I put Leia at Wicket. She's like, okay, put Leia Wicket there. I got the Emperor down this way, the other way, going the other way, baby. Oh my God, that's funny stuff. No, I get it. Sinister SMR puts in, it would be awesome if they expanded on the shadows of the Empire story in some way. Yeah, I think that they will. I really do, man. I'd love to see some of those characters come to life in live action, and to be honest with you. And even if they change the name a little bit, it's and I heard that they were going to do that with Darth Talon. And who knows? Maybe they'll actually just call her Darth Talon. Enough people know about her already, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, she would be awesome. And even going to this here, I mean, yeah, this character would kill it. This character would kill it. You know what other character would kill it? The Emperor's Hand. The Emperor's Hand, which is not Thrawn, by the way. You're saying, well, who's the Emperor's Hand then, Aries? It's that girl. It's that girl to the right of him. To his right. It's Mara Jade, baby. The purple lightsaber. And I just don't see them doing an Ahsoka series with Grand Admiral Thrawn and not having Mara Jade. Just being honest. I think Mara Jade's going to be in it. I think that there's actually there's actually another rumor that a character that they're developing and possibly Cara Dune. And I heard another rumor about them using the character of Cara Dune, Gina Carano, to actually inform Luke about Mara Jade, which would be real interesting. But whether they do that or not, I'm telling you right now, the Emperor's Hand's coming. And yeah, Mara Jade Skywalker. Are you kidding me? I would freaking love it. I would just love it, baby. Who would like Mara Jade? Does any of you even know Mara Jade? I actually had her figure in the wasn't that Shadows of the Empire figure, or was it a I had the expanded universe figure. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Yeah, absolutely crazy. I would love Mara. Yeah. I'm so excited about those. I'm so excited. All right, so listen, we got some news, baby. We got some other news. So we talked a little bit about that. I got sidetracked. Let me go up over here, make sure I didn't skip. And I did. No, actually, I got you, Aaron Logan. We talked about your Death Watch Mandalorian, and yes, I am going to get that. So let's keep going here. So let's actually go to 6 Scale Cantina. And if you don't have 6 Scale Cantina bookmarked, you may want to consider doing so. Because not only does it have all the news on what's going on the channel here, 6 Scale Cantina, please subscribe if you haven't already. We're just like 70 away from 2K. We're at 2K, baby. It should be there by the end of the month. Let's make it sooner. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, baby. Go ahead and do that. If you're watching the show, much appreciated. If you could hit that subscribe button. But look, right here, live and raw, January 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you subscribed, if you bookmark 6 Scale Cantina, you would know that I was going live today. This is kind of an impromptu one. Just decided to do it. So it has all the latest news of the show. There is the last show. People missed me for 9 days because I was live Christmas Eve. You can still watch the rerun here. Just go to the website and click on that. And that was an epic show. We had Fob's Figures on, Will Fox Vacation, Brother Cousins, KG, certainly a lot of other friends that were in the chat. And you guys all blew me away. I do want to say thank you so much for that Christmas Eve morning show. It was a real highlight of my year and the holiday season, and so do appreciate you all. You all are awesome. But anyway, let's continue to go down. Of course, the latest breaking news when it comes to Star Wars Hot Toys, which was Fennec Shan back from December 22nd, which I'm still over the top about, baby. Oh, man, that figure's so good. But look at the biggest movers. Updated today. Now, I didn't update 6 Scale Cantina during the 9 days I was off. I needed a break, but it's usually updated several times a week. So definitely bookmark 6 Scale Cantina. So you can see it's bookmarked today. But would you look at the top 6 of the biggest movers? Just look at it. Just look at the top 6. And that Han Solo is absolutely going insane right now. And look at Rey and Dio. And a lot of times, when you look at figures during the holidays are a time where you can get a lot of breaks on figures, where a lot of these figures can go on sale. You can get them a lot cheaper than you can during the regular year. And is it possible that happened this year? And I say, no, it didn't. Matter of fact, the complete opposite. Rey and Dio are on fire. And we've hit a new tier range with Rey and Dio, which we'll get into. But Han Solo: A New Hope is hitting territories that are absolutely insane. And I could pull this up onto the screen of a Han Solo that with 12 hours left. Wow. With 12 hours left, it is at $520, not including the $69 in shipping. I'm going to say that again. Not including the $69 in shipping. $520, 6 bids. Phenomenal seller. Be True, 7956, 174. All positive feedback. And not even, it doesn't come with the brown shipper. But it has everything else. But are you kidding me? $520 just on an ongoing. And when you pull up everything Han Solo, I'm going to pull everything up. A New Hope, MMS 261. You just are seeing dark side Anakin prices all across the board. $745, $949, $690, not including the $64 in shipping. It is just $800, $600 from South Korea, $800, $1,000, 11 sold. Now that's one of the big overseas sellers, but that's what I mean. That's insanity. Absolute insanity. This figure, remember in the beginning of 2021, I'm going to bring you back on a time machine. Going back just a year ago. Just a year ago, baby, at this time. I started the channel the end of January 2021. So it hasn't even been a year yet that the Dark Jedi has been on. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. 104 in here. Please like. Helps the video. Helps Howard see all this. Please subscribe. But, yeah. You could get the Han Solo for $400, $390, 400, sometimes 375. Are you kidding me now? You can't touch it. You can't touch it. You can't touch this. Ding, ding. You can't touch it. Listen. And someone brought this up way earlier in the show. Oh, I missed out on a Count Dooku because I could only get a New Hope Han Solo. Listen, the Count Dooku's hot. This is higher, way higher. It's in crazy level right now. Yeah, Han Solo is just a crazy, crazy level. And Rey has hit the plateau. We're going to go to where Han is on the market value chart. Let's go to Rey. Let's go to just a recent. I don't want to give you a live, so I'm not going to go to a million of these. And you can look at Rey here. Gina Anderson, 4. All positive feedback. $364.99. So figure 15, $350, not including the $16.30 in shipping. And every time you pull this figure out, and I was pointing it out before the Christmas Eve show on a couple of shows, actually got one show before then, that Rey and Dio have now hit, you're seeing it $400, $500 all over the place. It is absolute berserk. And the big news here with Rey, when you go to 6-scale Cantina, and we're going to get to that Han in a minute too, when you go to the market value chart, is it possible that Rey and Dio have hit a new tier range? And I say, yes. And let's see just what tier range that is, because when we type in Rey, all the Reys should come up. And putting in Rey and Dio, so the last one here, I'll highlight it. MMS 559. Now $350 and rising. Wow. It has hit the $350 tier range. And it is rising. And you have to wonder, is it possible that this Rey and Dio set will breach the $400 tier range in 2022? And I say, yes. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to go beyond that, baby. I think you're going to see it crack the $450 tier range. And the real question is before the end of this year, will that set crack the $500 tier range? Now, we'll have to keep an eye on it. But let's go to Han. Han is insane. And just the Han Solo from A New Hope. Look at this, baby. $582 average and rising. Wow, I have it highlighted. Just $18 away from the $600 tier range. And you have to wonder, is it possible that this Han Solo A New Hope is going to crack the $600 tier range in 2022? And I say, yes. And how about this Han Stormtrooper, which right now is $525. I actually see it sometimes go more. And it's just collecting the data than the Han A New Hope. But is it possible this one is going to crack the $600 tier range in 2022? And I say, absolutely. Wow. Absolute insane. And while we're here, let me bring this up on the screen before I even go back. What's going on, Aries? People ask me all the time with the Shore Trooper. The original OG Shore Trooper from Rogue One, because it dipped down. And it dipped down kind of hard, meaning that it was in $400 tier, high 400s, very low 500s, very low, high 400s. With the other Shore Troopers that came out, the Shore Trooper Squad Leader from Rogue One, second one, and the Shore Trooper Mandalorian. But remember I said that it was going to go back up because you just got to follow the patterns of the Death Troopers from Rogue One, which all of those original OGs from Rogue One are going up. But right here, check it out. The Shore Trooper, MMS 389, the OG Shore Trooper, now $514 and rising. Wow. And, you know, the Shore Trooper, baby, I'll pull this up onto the screen. And Here's from right here, $649 best offer accepted. And I don't know this seller. You figure $25 off, $625. If you want to give it $50 off, should be way too much, but it would be $600. It's starting to rise up again. So people kept asking me, is that going to rise up again? And I say, yes, and it may. The real question is it possible that it will rise up higher than when it was before those other short troopers were released? And I say, yes. That's going to be a big ticket item, baby. Big ticket. Going back in here, we just talked about Han Solo and New Hope. We also talked about the Stormtrooper Han. Rey and Dio. No joke. No joke, Rey and Dio. Grail figure. Future Grail figure. For a lot of people becoming a Grail figure now. Short Trooper OG, Rogue One. Wow, wow, wow. And let me go back to the chat over here. Got so many watching. Yeah, 808 Michigan Jedi, you're right. Han and Chewbacca are at crazy money right now, dude. Crazy money. I don't know if you're referring one of those things, Eric, or so talking to someone on the chat, but yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Yes, you're right. You're right, 808. Rey and BB-8, they are steady at the moment. They haven't dipped like those Kylos. I see that the Rey Resistance is steady. Rey and BB-8 is steady. Rey the Last Jedi is steady. It's somewhere around, where is it, like 330, 320? I think the Rey and Dio 808 just passed it because now it's at 350. I think Rey Last Jedi is like 330, 340, or maybe it's 330. Maybe it's lower than that. I'm serving it up, everybody. I am the Dark Jedi, Aries Tarrington, serving up all the Star Wars Hot Toys talk. Getting into the last bit of what we're doing over here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a last call for your coffee haul. So who wants it? What table you at? Let me know. I'm pouring it up, baby. I'm pouring it for you. You want regular? You want decaf? You want deluxe spotchka? You want off-world Jawa egg juice? You want some wizard juice? Come on, baby. Come on. Well, I think Grogu wants another refill. Grogu drinks a lot, baby. He's like the Dark Jedi. Come on. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. Some of these Carbonite Kid puts up Hot and Chewy are my next grail. Should be here soon. Yeah, which Hot and Chewy did you get? Force Awakens, or did you get the A New Hope one? And here's the thing. Everybody out there, don't discount that Hot and Chewbacca, the Force Awakens 2-pack. It's an absolute grail, and it's going to be a future. It's continually going up high. That Chewbacca, forget about it. I'm going to have data on the next show. The Chewbacca from the Force Awakens is going sky high. And it just is. I don't know if it's the articulated jaw, and I see so many people that pose her. It looks just as good, just a different color of the A New Hope. I've seen some of those images of, I don't know if it was just one batch or something, but like it looked like a ghost. I don't know what. I saw it. It was like really weird, but haven't seen one really. I haven't seen anything like that. Joe puts this on. Joe Majudald. Aries, if you're right about Ahsoka, I'm going to be so disappointed, and I'd have to consider cancel my 2 pre-orders. I hope you're not right. Yeah. Look, I hope you're not. I hope I'm not right either. I'll be honest with you. I might consider it too. I probably would still get it, just being honest. I mean, just being honest. I'll probably still get the Ahsoka, but I'd be real disappointed. I really want that one. Like I said before, baby. Look, I'm telling you right now, if that freaking Ahsoka, they don't change it, and Disney didn't step in, it's really just stuck at the port. Although all these other figures aren't going to be stuck at the port. Yeah, thank your higher power. Thank God. Jump on the street, go get that figure. It's going to be amazing. You'll never make one like it again. Because like I said before, they're going to do so much Rosario Dawson on Ahsoka, even flashbacks. It's not funny. But I hope they don't. But it is possible that they will. Just saying. Yeah, you put this up. I need a Kenobi, but he's so much money. Any thoughts on Jango Fett, guys? Yeah, JD. So listen, Jango Fett. I think Django's going to come out and get officially announced before Ahsoka. You heard it here first. And is it possible that the Jango Fett gets announced before the Clone Wars Wall? And I say yes. Look, they had Django at the beginning of the freaking the Boba Fett, the book of Boba Fett. Look, we talked about that at the beginning of the show. My God, the show with Boba holding the Django's helmet. I think that figure's coming quick. Is it possible that Jango Fett, JD, is going to be officially released the month of January? And I say yes. But let's go back to this question here. Mark, this comment. I need a Kenobi, but he's so much money. Look, baby. Look, let me pull it up. Look at Kenobi right here. It's in the biggest movers section. And I'll pull this up on the screen as we're getting ready to close out the show. Let's see if I could find it. And here you go. Obi-Wan Deluxe. From a very good seller, our giveaway sponsor, Hawk Wars Toys, Ray from Hawk Wars Toys. Thank him again for that awesome giveaway we did on Christmas Eve, which CJ Fool was the winner. And congratulations to CJ Fool again, who reached out to me on Instagram, and it's a great regular viewer. And congratulations to him. I know Ray already sent that out to him, so hope you're enjoying your hot toy there, CJ Fool. But yeah, Hawk Wars Toys, always appreciate him. Great seller, 100% positive feedback. And I've bought figures from Ray before, as some people I know. Really, really good seller. You can see right here, best offer accepted. So I'll tell you this web about 620, maybe 615. But forget about him right now. You type in Obi-Wan Kenobi Deluxe. This figure is absolutely insanity within the secondary market. Absolute insanity. And when you go to the market value chart and you look at Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm just going to sort this out best-selling wise. Of course, you can use the little search box when you use this on your phone, your iPad, your computer. But to be completely honest with you, all you got to do is sort this out best-selling wise. And waiting for this to refresh over here. Let me try this again, see if that helps. And hopefully it does. It's not loading at the second, so I don't want to hold you guys up. But is it possible the Obi-Wan Deluxe is over the $600 tier range? And I say, yes, it absolutely is. And I'm pulling up the market value chart to see exactly where it is, but it's going to take some time to load. But last call here, baby. What table you at? I'm going to give this a pour. We've been on for almost 2 hours. This is my welcome show back. Let me know what table you're at. Are you with Grogu and Popsicle at table 5? We'll pour it for you. We got regular. We got decaf. We've got hazelnut. We've got the crate dragon nut. We got crate dragon nut coffee. Let me know. Or maybe you want some spatchka, baby. Or maybe you want some off-world Jawa egg juice. Come on. Let me know where you're at. Last call for Coffee Hall. Come on. At 6 scale Cantina, baby. 6 scale Mafia. Aries, you know I've been saying this for months. Once the new Short Troopers come out, this OG should slightly dip, then skyrocket. He's truly one of a kind like you. Well, thank you so much, Anthony. And you're right. You did say that. I remember you did say that. Good call. That's exactly the way it's going, brother. That is exactly the way that it's going right now. For sure. JB Collection puts in, I'm glad I got my Dooku for 250 2 years ago and Yoda Clone Wars for 200. Yeah, I'm glad you did too, man. I'm glad you did too, girl. Come on. I'm glad I got my Emperor Palpatine for $319.99 or $329.99. I don't remember. Try and go get the Emperor Palpatine now. Are you kidding? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Blackbirds, 100 likes. We hit the 100 likes, baby. And we got 109 in here. Come on. Oh, this is so much fun. I have so much fun with you guys. Gilbert in the house. Gilberto. So many new Hot Toys coming. No time to look back. You ain't kidding, brother. You're not kidding. Yeah, for Obi-Wan, that's a good point, Lane. For Obi-Wan, you're probably better off holding off for the new series and see what they come up for him. Yeah, possibly. I mean, you got that Clone Wars Maul. You know, is it possible that they're still going to put out, Lane, the Clone Wars Maul that's labeled as coming soon? And I say, yes. Still going to come. Hold out for that one. Robert Ang puts in, I think Clone Wars Kenobi will be announced when Clone Wars Anakin gets released. Yeah, I mean, I see that. Blackbird Tech puts, hoping Clone Wars Kenobi gets announced at the Kenobi show. I can see that too. Mark puts in, I will wait for the Clone Wars Kenobi because he'll be the only one affordable. yeah, I know. That's crazy, right? It's crazy. JB Collection puts in, I got my Obi-Wan regular version for $500. You know, JB, is it possible that that's a good price for the OG Obi-Wan Kenobi? Or are you talking about the non-deluxe version? Either one. And I say, yes. 107 in here. Smash that like button, baby. We're getting the last call. We'll get the last call already. It's going through the last things. Yeah, so try and refresh this again. I don't know why it's giving me some trouble here. Try one more time as we continue to talk through to try and get that Kenobi price. But that's good on the non-deluxe or the regular one. Let's see. Pib puts in, I'm sticking to my guns for Clone Wars Obi. Yeah, absolutely. Here's a question that's right up my alley. Look, Market Show Live. Market Show Live. Listen, Market Show Live. I got some things coming up. So here you go. Any of you that are insiders, I got a bunch of insider videos coming up this week and next week. So check that out. I think some of you insiders might have missed my last insider one I put up right on Christmas Eve. So check that out if you haven't yet. But I got a bunch of stuff coming. And then Saturday night, is it possible that 6 Scale Cantina will be live at 6 p.m. Eastern with the Market Show Live with a full panel? And I say, yes. So we're going to talk about a lot of these things, Collection Obsession. One of the things is reissues. And is it possible during the panel, with the panel on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, that K2SO could be a reissue? Tune in to find out, my friend, because we're going to talk a lot about that on the Market Show Live this coming Saturday. But also, my friend, and all my friends, as we're closing up over here, I'm going to be coming out with another show. The first Aries Tarrington show of 2022 is going to come out Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. Again, Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. My special guest, Anthony from 6 Scale Mafia. If you're not subscribed to 6 Scale Mafia, type it in, 6 Scale Mafia, subscribe. Go to 6scalecantina.com on the right of the screen. Resources and links. He's right in there. You can click there, boom, get in there. We're going to talk about some of the things we talked about today, some really cool upcoming rumors for Star Wars. We're going to talk about the book of Boba Fett. We're going to talk a lot about the crazy market, some of these figures here. Don't miss that at all. So, again, you got that coming out on Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to be live on Dante, the Beta Hot Collectibles show, 8:30 p.m. This coming Friday. You're going to have me, Market Show Live, 6 p.m. on Saturday. I think I'm going to be... might be on Will Fox Vacation show on Sunday. I think I'm going to be going on What It Lails. We got so much going on. Just book it. New year, ready to hit it, baby. But let's go to let's sort this out best current values. End the show like this. So when you go to the market value chart, you can type in whatever you want in this white box, or just go to the current value column. Click on those arrows a couple times so you get the highest ranked figures to the lowest ranked figures. And let's see where Obi-Wan Deluxe is. Would you look at that right under the Emperor? Obi-Wan Deluxe $610 and rising. Wow. And again, Target Invader, just $30 away from the $900 tier range where Han Solo and Chewbacca is at. But you have to wonder, how long is Han and Chewbacca from A New Hope going to stay at the $900 tier range? And is it possible that that set will crack the $1,000 tier range? Will that be the first Hot Toys figure set ever? The first Hot Toys release ever that cracks the $1,000 tier range? And I say, yes. We're going to keep an eye on that for sure. But man, have some fun with this. Go to 6scalecantina.com. Go to the market value chart. Everything's been updated. You see here, chart updated January 3rd, 2022. The Dark Jedi is back here. I've been serving up all the Star Wars Hot Toys talk. Back from vacation, all refreshed out. And I'm telling you, this holiday season, everything's been going up. Up, 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 up. Not a whole lot of bargains to be had, baby. Not a whole lot at all. So, anyway, this is awesome. And if you like what you watched here today and you think you could, and you want some expanded analysis, some heightened thoughts on some things, maybe you liked seeing the Hot Toys wizard who interrupted the show at the very beginning of the show. If you didn't get to see it, go back and rewatch the show. The Hot Toys wizard interrupted the show right at the beginning, baby. Come on. And, you want some shows at the Hot Toys Wizard or just the expanded analysis, just go to 6scalecantina.com, honestly. Look at this little teal banner on the right side of the homepage, Cantina Insider. You see right here some of the banners of just a few little sampling of the shows. You got reissue, Locks and Nevers. You see Dark Side Anakin. You see Solo Maul. You see Obi-Wan Kenobi in there. What goes into a chart? Matrix background. Wizard host a show. Yeah, well, that one, I don't know. Is that TK Bomi or TK FOMO? Who knows who hosted that one? You have Grogu with the NWO. You got Rex unboxing. I got so many unboxings. I got so many coming up over the next couple of weeks. Are you kidding me? Anyway, just click on this on the Cantina Insider. It'll take you to the little join button on the channel. Click on the join button. If it's something that could benefit you and you think would interest you, you may want to consider becoming an insider, baby. You may want to consider it. So listen, that's it. That's what I got. Remember, I will be coming out with the Aries Character Show Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern. I will be live on Dot Day Show this coming Friday. I might be on some other shows this week as well. Look for announcements. I'll have the Market Show live this coming Saturday. Come on. At 6 p.m. Eastern. And it's been awesome, dudes. It's been awesome, dudettes. Wizard. All right, well, listen, I got to go, baby. It's been a great 2-hour session with you. And like always, remember, I don't always buy coffee out. But when I do, I buy from 6 Scale Cantina. Stay thirsty, my friends. We'll see you Thursday in the morning, the pre-recorded show.